Collective, what's good with y'all? It's your boy Justice coming back at y'all with another YouTube collective, another YouTube read. Getting ahead on these collectives before the week starts. Feeling guided to channel some messages in for my soul fam. I appreciate every like, comment, subscribe, and share. If you need a personal reading with me, please visit my profile, YouTube profile description box for all the prices, and hit my email at shamikasun with a C in Shamika at gmail.com. Anything else, just hit my description box. Without further ado, we can get started. But angels of the highest of white light, ancestors of the highest of white light, please bestow upon me. Please protect me as I tap into the divine collective channel, as I channel and tap into these divine collective energies. What do they need to hear? Thank you, and Ashe. Success is coming in. That's the first thing I heard. Success is coming in. This could be money, this could be recognition, this could be fast-paced movement for somebody that may have been in a period of stagnation. This could be healing, this could be restoration, this could be vindication for somebody. Success is coming. This could be truth, this could be love, this could be relationship. But whatever this energy is, it's like a go-lucky energy. 888 is what I'm hearing. Jackpot energy. It's like a jackpot energy. But whoever I'm picking up on, it's like an ascension, like a mastery ascension kind of part of your journey. When I'm saying mastery, it doesn't mean, I'm getting like self-mastery. You self-mastered a part of yourself. So collective, we self-mastering out here, man. And just know that we growing together. That's really what it is. The alignments don't lie. The energy don't lie. That's significant. Clear all distorted energies around me at this time. Thank you, Ashe. You're very beautiful, very handsome. You're in a very radiant time of your day or life right now. You may be in a energetic peak, so to speak. You know what I mean? Whether that's this year, whether that's this week, whether that's just this day, whether that's just, in your life, on a general theme. Take what resonates, but I feel like success is coming in after a time of harshness. Because people want to destiny swap with you now. Or people have probably been trying to destiny swap with you. I feel that because people have been trying to destiny swap with me for a long time. That shit does not work. It leaves them in the Nine of Swords energy, the hopelessness. Because Lord knows you can't take somebody else's life. Like when I say life, you can take somebody's life. I mean, you're going to get repercussions. I'm meaning take somebody's destiny. You can't take somebody's light. You can't take... It's just not realistic. That's where people get it fucked up. Like, yeah, your hating ass can do all type of grimy shit like that. God forbid it. But you can't take somebody's destiny. Your one-sided competitors are ashamed of themselves. What is new? Be attentive to what's around you at this time. Just be on guard. And when I say on guard, just intuitively. Like, you don't got to be on guard. You ain't got to be like everybody watching, everybody trying to come after you. And it's not really usually like that. You to protect it. It's not really like that. You already know what this is. It's really like a praying thing, perceptual praying thing. Like people praying on your energy, watching out, upset, stalking you, whatever, right? You're a star energy. So you have a vibrant energy. So it brings and attracts a lot of snake energies too that want to maybe be around it for the wrong reasons. And maybe some people enjoyed you being in this Eight of Swords energy. I feel like this is a self-empowerment energy. I feel like this is why it's a happy-go-lucky kind of jackpot-ish energy. It's kind of like you can't do no wrong right now. Like just favors across you. Like you on a winning streak almost. It's kind of what I'm tapping into. Good for you. I'm proud of you. Whoever I'm tapping into. Like, shit. Do your thing. Don't let nobody hate on you. Don't stun on nobody. Don't be perpetuating jealousy. Some people like perpetuating jealousy because they like the attention. That's significant for somebody. You were crowned and selected by your ancestors, and I'm saying that from a perspective that I low-key was like that. I would talk my shit because a lot of people talk shit to me, talk shit about me, and so when I would do that, I had a thing like when I would pop out, being radiance frequency. I went through a lot of spiritual warfare, especially last year, the year before, just popping out before I should have, or trying to, like, not trying to, but unconsciously was low-key trying to perpetuate, not violence, but like talking my shit, which only perpetuated spiritual warfare that only I had to alchemize and humble myself even more. So it's just a waste of time, but it worth the lesson. But that's significant for somebody to save you from that. Like, just save that shit. Don't brag on nobody. And it wasn't like I was bragging on people. I was just talking my shit. the circumstances are always out of your control, but what comes of it is your alchemical ability to transmute and transcend it. So maybe there's a need to be like, to temper yourself at this time, maybe amidst like controversy, maybe amidst like attention, you know, because all it is attention. That's all it is. They hate you but love you at the same time. So don't get caught up in attention. That's what I'm being channeled to say too. Future, past, present, you know, it's quantum level. So this could be future when you're getting it or getting recognition. Don't get fazed by that shit. You know, I appreciate like love and support myself. I do personally. I appreciate my collective, but I don't let it get to my head. I learn from the reflections, and I try to really genuinely listen to comments. That's why I tune in to comments, because I really genuinely like tapping in with y'all. Like, it's funny what y'all be saying and shit. Some people be thrown off, but it is what it is. But your art and bro is, your art is needed, bro or sis. Your art, your truth is needed. So with that, I'm getting with that, how I was channeling like my collective, you never know who's going, like who really will feel resonant with you and who really will align with your mission, with your purpose. And just like how I was bringing up with that in my comment section, same thing. Sure. With the full energy, there's a need to step out on faith, exactly what I was talking about. Like with those decisions, whether it's your art, whether it's your truth, whether it's just your spiritual gifts, your practices, whatever practices you do, whatever you're putting into fruition right now, take the chance. That's the confirmation. Success is following. This is a successful energy. I'm feeling the energy. It's a very sensual, flowing energy. But any fake energies that cause densities, just cut it off or give space to it or give grace and forgiveness, but boundaries up to. That's significant. Because some people want to bring you a 10 of swords to this type of energy because they sense that you got new opportunities, new ventures or something. Resources may be coming. It's always energetically sensed. It's always fertile. The fertility is always sensed amidst people, which is always why if you're quiet, you can sense what comes out of people unconsciously. Because I don't blame people for what comes out of people. I don't judge people. I just peep it for me to know for my best self-protection. That's what it is. And it's not that people trying to harm me. Some people have really tried to, right? But it's not that some people are looking to. Some people want to just take your gifts. Some people want to just take your radiance. Some people want to take your life. Like I said in a previous video, you know to use your discretion though. Because you know what that Four of Swords energy is. Oh shit, that's the wrong one. Look at me. You know what this what was I saying? You know what this Four of Swords energy is. Four of Swords in reverse can signify a restless need to kind of like exert one's dominance or exert one's possessiveness, control. That can be Four of Swords because you know what this Four of Swords is. So maybe there's a lot of people that want to be possessive over you and your energy, or like maybe it's something about your energy. You know, with the 10 of Pentacles, I just saw like dreads may be significant. Maybe you have dreads or maybe somebody around you does. With the 10 of Pentacles, somebody don't want you to reach your 10 of Pentacles state. Somebody don't want you to succeed in what you're doing. Somebody don't like that. But it's always going to be like that because somebody don't feel like they can succeed. That's where it comes from. It's the feeling of inadequacy that's projected outwardly. But I promise you to God that everybody has the ability to succeed within themselves. It's not usually something that's usually attainable the same way you did it because it's like not everybody's going to have the opportunities that I had. Just like I won't have the opportunities you had. It's the same thing because certain things are tailored to our past. That's significant for somebody. A short woman may be significant. Ancestors are always with you, so speak up. I said this in a different video. You got to speak up to, cord cuttings or return to senders. Speak to your ancestors. They can't impose upon your free will. They be ready to crash out on probably niggas about you. That's significant for somebody to understand. Because you be pacifying other people. Or whoever I'm picking up on, you may be real genuine, real nurturing, real sweet, to where you were like kind of pacifying people's disrespect and to where they got used to it in any way, shape, or form. And so when that changes, or that change may be hitting now or already has, when that change hits, it can be an abrupt hit. As if you just changed like on a whole body, mind, soul level, right? But they didn't understand what you were pacifying. Let go of others' projections of you, especially amidst when this happens, because that narcissistic projection over what you were pacifying gets put back into you and what they were also pacifying in terms of even more negativity or whatever they was really feeling about you. Because a lot of people, if they're narcissistically aligned to you, they're aligned to you and usually let's say it's so generalized, narcissistic, but usually narcissistic traits that come out of people that are not giving equally in they're not giving and taking equally with you. It's unrequited, the relationship, right? They usually brings out their worst narcissistic tendencies, because they're not showing those they're basically playing their best hand with you. In front of your face, there's something about your protection. People usually tend to like to play, like it's almost like they feel the need to be their best selves around you, right? And so whoever I'm picking up on, you'll understand what this means. Like, people are extra nice to you, but they different behind your back. But they have to be, because your protection, that's a sign of protection. That's why your cycle, it's not on you, it's not anything you're doing. It's your ancestors behind you. Good fortune is on your way, and your spirit team around you don't play about that. You got a real authoritative figures around you in the unseen that call judgment on motherfuckers that play. And there's a need for you to call judgment on them, to your ancestors whenever you need that shit. Ancient royalty is significant, because you are ancient royalty. You're connected to ancient royalty. A lot of times, star seeds are, whatever you call it, I think it's just a label. But, people are really like this. People are really star seeds. But I don't like using the label, because anybody can say they're a star seed. You just see it in the being, the essence in somebody. That's significant. Use your intuition. With the Knight of Swords, there's a need to stand your ground right now. Amidst your beliefs, amidst your, this is a turbulent time in a lot of our lives, with a lot of changes and a lot of our collectives. A lot of it, whoever I'm tapping into, it's a lot of change. It's a lot of transition. And a lot of these things are pushing us into our highest order of self. And that's the whole point, to push you into your highest evolution of self. Certain circumstance you wouldn't be able to be the version of yourself if you weren't put in heartbreaking situations, or that fucked up situation, that betraying situation, or that lack situation, when you didn't have it for real, when you had to create it a different way, when you were running into failures, when you thought you were going to pass, or when you thought it was going to be easier than what it was. You had to run into the hardships to harden you. This is significant. Just a reminder. It's just a reiteration of something we all know, to bring you out of the Five of Pentacles state. And usually that's a within state. You can have all the money in the world, you can have all the opportunities in the world, but you can still be poor inside. And some of those times, those towers that get brought into our lives shake our fucking minds up to where, like, you get on your ass, you get on your shit, right? You get on your own shit, you get on your own ass about things, because it's about the present awareness to not even look at yourself in such a limiting view. If you got ancestors like I do, I got motherfuckers that's on my ass. And that's why I grow the way I do. That's why I evolve the way I do, because I'm a hard-headed person. I can be hard-headed. I can be very stubborn. Taurus energy, that may be significant for somebody. With prying eyes around you, you may have a lot of people watching you, but this type of experience is what I'm saying. Like, those type of things, like for me personally, chastising experience from the Most High God, getting chastised and getting, absolutely like my ass whooped, so to speak, on a spiritual, esoteric level. It helped build me for, putting myself on a platform where I got prying eyes around me, that I got people that are not, I got polarizing opinions over what I'm doing, every day. So it helps me deal with that shit like it's nothing, because it's like I've really seen some traumatic shit that really, try to come from my life, my livelihood, or how I looked at myself. Nothing that I can be told on this platform, 1313, as I say this, can really get to me. That's significant for somebody. Those life challenges, it puts you to that place of stability, so you can stand up and do some shit like this, or do whatever you're meant to be doing, or you're intuitively guided to do. It's anything. But we got some real purposes here. So that Three of Swords energy, that heartbreak, that grief, betrayal, that grief, that trauma, is meant to be transcended into something much greater, into something much more purposeful for your life. To look back upon and say, hey, that was the meaning of that. That's significant for somebody. Hey, and you can maybe laugh at it, maybe talk your shit about it, maybe whatever, right? That's the whole point of it. Help is on its way, but you are your own help. That's a significance for somebody. But your spiritual team needs you to understand that. Their core to you is always blocking your blessings. So this could be those same energies that are limiting you. Any environments, anything, any versions of yourself that could be limiting yourself. Because a lot of times you're the one that's allowing certain energies to continuously either gatekeep you from your own radiance, or allow them to tell you who you are. Basically, ground yourself in nature, submerge yourself in the present moment is significant. Presence. The art of staying present is what changed my life. I told you, after my mom passed when I was 15, I got into a heavy marijuana. I still smoke weed, but like every day, multiple, like the addiction. I was really addicted to it. And that's one of the things, I don't really believe in marijuana addiction really, but back then I really was. And drug addiction may be significant for somebody, but that type of pattern that built within me, the only way out for me was submerging myself in the present moment. And submerging myself in the present moment was like, at first it was like panicky for me because it was hard. A lot of things are coming up, which are the things that you would usually run away. So if you relate to that, you would run away for the same reasons that I was submerging myself in the presence for. So that art of going at the present moment, it kept me at a lust for life, having a lust for living, for just going to the next moment. And I may not even be the best. I'm still isolated a little bit physically, from certain experiences or environments, from my childhood or from my, I still live in the same childhood home, but from certain places that connotate certain patterns, right? But I'm still working on my presence. Presence is very significant for manifestation, for healing, and for just anything that is developmental to your alignment. Being fully present is great for your emotional well-being. That emotional well-being is what connects presence. And that is all connected to your heart and sacral chakras, root chakras as well. Peep the signs, your intuition ain't lying. Everything just works out for you, and people are enraged by this. With the Five of Swords energy, this puts people into an energy of win at all costs in terms of competing with you, jealousy, anything like that, because they know you're gifted. Nurture your gifts, you're special, and people may be attacking that, and through black magic, through whatever, just gossip, slander, people's lies and smear campaigns are backfiring immediately. You may have grown up like the prophet Joseph. That's been coming up recently. You're building a legacy never before seen. Be patient with your journey and progress. The prophet Joseph grew up with a family that ended up selling him out to slavery because of their jealousy of his anointing and his gifts. He ends up being found out by the ruler later on that bestows upon him as a prisoner, and finds his anointing and finds out he's anointed by the Most High God. He sees it and crowns him. He ultimately gets crowned by the end of the story. He ultimately becomes crowned. That's significant for somebody. You may have grown up with a lot of jealousy or a lot of just insecure type of hate. Like insecure meaning 1717, as I say this, people didn't know how to deal with you, so they just projected how they felt, around you, onto you. That's significant. These are all old things that I feel like I'm kind of illuminating for people to kind of reflect on, that are in this energetic state, that may have come out of a lot of these, circumstances or patterns in their life, and are coming into a new cycle of their own. These are just things to kind of remember, in a way of remembering to forgive, remembering to give grace to, and remembering not to let this hold on to you in terms of your self-worth or anything that you have to go through to build you up to this point. It's meant to build you up to this point. Just a reiteration of that as a successful time. And whoever's life that I'm picking up into, just keep on going, keep striving, and don't get stuck in any of these patterns. I'm illuminating the present awareness so you don't have to, and to understand what these things kind of mean on a deeper level. That's the whole point. And I'm going to end it off on that note. I appreciate y'all for another General Collective. If you need a personal booking with me, just reach out to my email, Shamika Sun with a C in Shamika. My prices are in my descriptions, and my profile description specifically. And I think that's it. I thank you for all likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. I'm going to catch y'all on the next General Collective that I'm probably going to start on, honestly. But besides that, I ain't got shit else collective. I'm going to catch you on the next vid. Peace out. I'll say.